Hello there gamers, I am Drakov, I play Salmon Run a lot, and before we are getting into today's Daily Salmons, I do get a little thing out of the way. I have noticed that for whatever reason, the high score videos are actually more popular than these episodes. Not exactly sure why, because scores usually are not exactly too high even. If anything, I do hope that you have watched the last one here from the Hydroplant Cheat Bucket Randomizer. I have that scenario on the screen already of a Nightless 198, which is pretty much by far the best game I ever got so far in this game. Really big PB in that category for sure, and only my third 190 as a whole in this game, I believe. Scenario code is right there if you wanna try it out for yourself and with your friends and stuff. See what you can get, if you can maybe even beat it, because you know, why not, right? It's just playing the video game as efficiently as possible after all. I actually have a few others from the rotation as well here. One with High-Tide Mudmouth. I actually completely forgot that we got this one. Yeah, that happened. We did have a single Slasher there. That is also a nice one to practice this specific wave and then day waves around that. And then also this train wreck here, the High-Tide Gorilla, it has been the video as well. In my special usage that was completely off. I'm still not at all used to the new specials and gorillas. Like Splashdown, Stingray and Bomb Launcher. I'm honestly missing them not here. Fortunate. Like, what I should have done there anyway is I keep my Booyah Bombs for a bit longer to actually use them when we have too many eggs on the grounds and such. Like it makes sense when you hear it. I didn't quite use them the right way there. Contributed to the problems that we had here. Anyway, back to this one, of course. You see there was not even a night wave here. It's a nightless game. And I do want to emphasize that because people on the Overfishing server, they are at times way too much focused on night waves and stuff. They just wanna find the High-Tide Mudmouth or the High-Tide Mothership or whatever. I mean, you aren't actually getting a great score just from that alone, because if you get that easy wave and then maybe get like, I don't know, an 80, 90, whatever out of it, that's cool and all, but you see there was a 34 normal tide here in that game as well, which is why the total score actually was not that great. That could be a whole lot better. So even if you do get these super busted night waves, you very likely still have to get through some day waves as well in that game, which will contribute to the total score. Day waves are what you will find the most, and what are the most important waves to get consistently good at, really. Do matter the most. So yeah, this definitely is a nice game for those. I still very much to get a lot better at them in general. Like there's a 58 normal tide at the end there, and it did not have any big shots in them. Probably that alone is something that can be improved here. If you wanna see the weapons, right here, like wave 1 comp, fine, but it doesn't have a cheat bucket. 66 there, sounds alright. Can always do better, of course, still. A good start. Then wave 2 we did have a cheat bucket. Wave 3, bit of a weak comp there. Yeah, anyway, just wanted to share that. Move on to the weapons discussion. We are going through that map rotation loading screen. Or after, rather, not well. Back here. Anyway, first up, Dapples. Got a bit nerfed in this game, as in has less DPS than it used to have. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. Anyway, still a really good weapon. Hits are probably what people have the most trouble with this. There are two ways to deal with them. There you get like somewhat within range of them, like not too close. If you get too close, then you will just roll under their shield and that will not be a good time, so... But this is the kind of spacing you need if you wanna do them with rolls. So that is something that can be failed, you need to get a feel for it. Something that is easier is to just walk up to them and then jump and fire. That is really hard to fail. So if you're not sure, just do that instead. But for everything else, like of course rolling gives you the best DPS ever. Rolling can also be overrated because what it does, it locks you in place and for whatever reason you wanna be able to move. Like having a laser fired at you or just in a bad position or whatever, trying to not roll and fire your normal shots. If you're hitting both of the reticles, then it's a decent enough DPS for sure. Rolling is just the best possible you can get. Yeah, and also definitely watch your intake, especially when rolling a lot. The ink efficiency is still very, very good, obviously. But certainly you can lose your ink still. You get like too spammy with the rolls. Like if you do double rolls, for example, then it drains faster than if you're just doing single rolls. Yeah, watch for bad habits there. And paint, of course, nothing to say, but paint is... It's not amazing or whatever, but it's still really good. Like a 4 out of 5 or something. Right, that's Dapples. Next up, Clash Blaster. This is like Lunar Blaster, also Lightweight Blaster. It actually, I believe, does have slightly more single target DPS, funnily enough. I feel like much, especially on steel hits, it can be quite some work to actually hit the directs because they are not too long ranged. The hitbox of them seems rather small. Yeah, they're easy to miss, and if you hit with indirects they deal a whole lot less damage. Careful for that. Jumps though, indirects kill them, one indirect hits rush jumps. No phrase. Against anything that has HP you do wanna try to get directs if at all possible. And directs and jumps, like, doesn't really matter if you get directs and indirects there. 85 versus 50. Anyway, Clash Blaster is really good at clearing crowds, of course. Really mediocre for bosses, but if you have to kill them, of course, it can do that just fine. Just not fast, usually. Definitely good at hunting stingers, especially because it moves fast. Actually not too good at killing them fast though, like you do need multiple shots and be close enough and stuff. Yeah, it is what it is. Should be a nice weapon for Bay anyway, because it's a big map and you may have to move a lot and stuff. Just like the range is also important here. And because it doesn't really kill even lessers instantly, make sure to like not walk forward into them too much, but instead like drift correctly, like move back and stuff to avoid attacks that will inevitably be coming your way. Yeah, that's pretty much Blaster. But Nautilus, this one is interesting. May or may not be the weakest battling. I mean, it probably is, honestly. What I like to call it is the shooter splatling, because no matter how much you charge, always have max range immediately. Let's see where it is. About here. I can do it like this, I immediately have max range. And it's really tapping here, already hitting the thing. So charging, moving a bit back. I'm hitting it. Yes. Yeah, anyway, this thing always has max range, a bit like Bamboozler. Or, of course, as I've said, a shooter. It's basically a shooter that you're charging. That is a good way to see the Nautilus splatling. Not... It's just named Nautilus and some number, I guess, not splatling. And yeah, this is splatling stuff, of course. Just like Ballpoint, it also has this recharge whenever thing. You can do like this, fire for a bit, recharge, fire. And honestly, you can also play it exactly like the Ballpoint and you will be doing fine. But if you are like a human test bot or something else that you can do is do a very short charge, release it, do the same thing again. Problem is I cannot really demonstrate it here because it's really freaking hard. Like I literally cannot do it, so I'll just do this stuff where I just fire and recharge similar fashion to Ballpoint. Which is of course not test perfect, frame perfect or whatever. But it still works. Anyway, I have linked a clip, not just a clip, a Twitter thread actually in the description, where you can learn something about that if you're interested. But anyway, since you know you're gonna be using your ink tank for this main weapon a lot and like, blocking it with ink recovery delays and stuff, as you've seen here. Basically only have the main weapon or the bomb, but usually not both. So plan accordingly. The way this works, you might have some long firing cycle and then you have an extended refilling cycle, like so. If it's wave 3 then of course don't be afraid to use a special just to refill your ink tank. You have like 2 of them especially. Or if it can really help you to keep control. Guess that may be a little bit less relevant on Bay because it's Bay, this map is just very different from Grounds. But things generally taking a while to getting anywhere near basket and things being not more oppressive, I guess, but I don't know how to say it really, but yeah, things take longer to get to basket. Finally, Jet Squelch, I'm not sure if I have much to say about it. Nice weapon for the map for sure, can hit the hits from pretty much anywhere. If not interrupted, then should also be able to get the 1 cycle. One shot smell first in this game, which is nice. It takes a while for our guts. And of course it's your premium fish sticks killer, always look out for fish sticks with this and remove them. Because if you don't, then everyone else will be really sad, especially the Nautilus here. And the Clash and stuff. Alright, I forgot something to mention about Flash Blaster. That is foot paint. See the first shot here? The paint. The second painted. But like semi-painted, hard to tell. There is some stuff going on here. Basically every other shot you're guaranteed to get foot paint, but also every other shot you might not get foot paint. Point. Too much ballpoint in my head. We're actually gonna have ballpoint in a rotation soon. If I'm gonna make it another episode of it. There have been a million ballpoint episodes already. Yeah, that is a thing anyway. Right, with that, yeah, through the weapons. Certainly some... well, that... I spent too much talking already, so let's jump into games. As always, if you find this helpful, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like and comment, help me for the YouTube algorithm so that this actually gets discoverable for more people. Yeah, so much for the housekeeping. Hope we actually get some games here. Unusually slow matchmaking right now, I'm kinda surprised. We got opportunity to just water. There's never been this slow, I believe, not sure. Kept track, of course. And this rotation, like the previous one on the map, it's also really good, I think. Would say maybe just not quite good enough. I mean, yes, there's the Devils, which is better than everything that was in the old one. But then we also have Nautilus and Jet Squelcher, which may be a bit on the weaker side in comparison. Yeah, anyway, not very close for sure. And Clash Blaster's also a really good fish stick kill, I completely forgot to mention that. Ah yeah, middle spawn. Insane Devils, I can actually like go around that because lasers will not be stopping me for too long. Different with many other weapons. I don't care about that crippled flayfish right now. Where are the enemies? Ah yeah, we have some. I'll just kill this right here now. Have anything else to do? Oh, these lids are really bad. Now I'm getting lasered from behind them. Okay, that's Quota. A little patience there. Ugh! That was scary. That Cohock looked like it was gonna kill me. Okay, I'm alone. Don't do anything stupid. Alright, we win. But I have distracted myself really well here with some chit chat during this wave. I made it closer here than it needed to be. Got a normal tide here. We definitely need to focus more for that. Can I kill this in mid-air? Oh, I just barely failed. That's probably possible. If I get help from someone else. Ugh! It just walked off there. And the center block here. May or may not have already mentioned it, but it's just about the strongest position that there is on this normal tide. Flyfish is after great player, not me. Okay. Just kill it there to avoid further time loss. They're already on the big shot, so that is nice. Don't need to help there. Okay, there's a stinger here and that I definitely should help with. I could actually avoid that egg that's in the way. Right, there we go. Sorry for taking so long with this. Jump twice. Crippled. Still need some eggs for Quota. Let the Snatcher here get one. Up here is good. They might lure it. Let's see. Oh no, I got it to basket, so that is nice. That actually gives us the win. I just wanted to make sure I get the zone painted there, so I took my time with the revive there. Oh, come on. Why do I get cameraed now? Please, we had this. Well, minus 20, I guess. We have been there before, of course. We are not banned yet. Hopefully this will not happen again. It was actually related to how long the matchmaking. Someone probably has a bad connection and they just literally kicked me out in the middle of the game. This game is really nice and for netcode, you know? You just never know with this game. Oh, there's a thing over there. With bomb. Actually, went me immediately. Being launched here, so just put them in before we lose them. Lectures. Okay, it's rain. Just mistook it for a fluffer. Rain is still very dangerous as well. More dangerous, in fact. Take a strong position again. Go get that kill from there. No rain, please. This slit here is very dangerous because it threatens exactly that position. We kinda wanted to take a talk on the testing a bit about this position, but we ended up not doing just because we spent a lot of time talking already. Yeah, this is a little homework for you to figure it out by yourself by the next time we are playing Bay. Well, if you can do it alright. I'll make sure to at some point actually explain this whole thing. What, where? Oh, it's Mothership. I always forget to look at the sky, silly me. Trying to look for a Mudmouth there. And I didn't even hear one. This is the first time I'm playing fish game in over 30 hours, honestly, because, you know, it's Christmas, on the road a lot. But 198 nightless that I showed, it was like about 5 games ago or something. A lot of time. Where's the dead body? Say help, please. Not seeing you. We have a good special here. Let's throw at the Mothership. In fact, I cannot throw it at the Mothership, period. Win. Flash Blaster may or may not be able to shoot the Mothership, by the way. Like if you fire like this, like right at the intersection between the tube and the main part of the ship. In the old game you would just hit spawning Chinooks like that. May or may not still work. I right hit slash do not remember. It might just randomly not work anymore, but oh hey. I have made some fun of that patch in the past. I like fixed it that the Mudmouth actually would not insta-kill you when they spawn and you're standing on the gasher. I found it funny because it never happened to me ever. But on Bay, it's actually has happened multiple times to me already that I just stood there and got knocked away. That is just the position I happen to be in often. Nowhere else, not on the sockeye spiral or anything. Just there. I happen to be on the gasher a lot. turns out that I'm actually happier than I thought I would be about them this. But I eventually need to remember to not be standing on that gusher, because it's still bad to fall down, not quite as bad as dying. Hopefully. Dang it, why am I not using my specials? We have to. Yes, the game is apologizing with a completely free game after that completely unfair DC. We have a wave breaker. That doesn't even work as an apology because we should be at 60 and now we are just at 40 without any fault of our run. We didn't get Cohozuna meat either, right? Let's check. Yep, we didn't. So annoying. May or may not. We are forced into the same team again. Might just put them at this point. Oh, dang it. This again, I need to roll a bomb there. Especially at the start of the rotation, I'm somewhat likely to forget this, simply out of habits that have been built for whole years. I'm playing Splatoon 2 since release and a lot of Salmon Run in it and stuff. I've painted the lift already in the first year, I believe. And if not, then the second year. The second year. And now you literally cannot even try to paint it before I mar. The slit needs to go, come on. Oh, dang it! But I did not die, that is the most important part here. Okay, this mouse mine, I believe. Yep. Oh, nice! Let's go. I have no idea how they hit the steelhead, but I'm absolutely loving it. And also, got insta-popped. How did that happen? The game just not showing me bullets or something? Serious? With the next disconnect incoming, perhaps? At least not. Already seen the normal type this time, but it takes a while to actually get access to the thing. But it's lowering. And rather annoying in the old game as well. A little time to paint the lift in this specific change of tides. Double big shot on left. Players going up the stinger. Welfare just completely cheats on me somehow. I believe I got hit by the stinger as well. Wasn't my intention, but it just happened. Okay, this is bad. Separating. Okay, we got them both. Ah, no! And everyone is dead again! Oh yes, nice, let's go. Yeah, they did what I tried to do with my special. Well, good. Okay, we got this, nice. Need my second extract too. Very much was considering it. Like if the whale wouldn't come, I would use it 100%. I was just trying to set up for it. That was scary. So many deaths there, like at all times I felt like we were gonna lose. A nice recovery. I definitely learned specials for this one, it's never normal tide. I play correctly here, for sure. More, not sure who hurts me. Not quite the spot I wanna kill it, but we'll make it work. Beginning of the wave, for sure. If there's nothing else to do. They're triggering it, and there's a stinger coming up in a big shot. Hopefully they'll kill the lid behind me. Yeah, I'm of course gonna move these statics here instead of finishing the lid. Let's check the map, big shot respawns. There are more things soon here, right? What were other lessers? I'm confused. Can there be lessers here? I have 2 cars, it's time to leave the cannon. Got revived there. That was actually rather stupid. I mean, did I not get that? This position is not effective. Okay, cool, I got the scrapper. Oh, the slit is going an interesting path for sure. Make sure the steelhead dies. Continue the eel that I started. Go. Guess I'm not even getting to use that ink drag. What we needed most now was the X. And it didn't die somehow. Yeah, you need to like hit it directly with a single ink drag thingy. Rather hard to do that. Or to like at its edge, then it will die, I believe. Hitting them with a single one. Precise. Right, not sure what that wave 2 was, but overall still nice, I guess. I'll do as I say and I'll stick with them for now. Like, increase our chances that we are like not working overtime here for this episode. I felt like leaving, but alright. If they get put into the room again or not. But we got someone different now. Banana. Grab aggro there. We might as well. Yet. So. Oh, got snatches for right, possibly. Freelancers might just kill them anyway because they kill whatever's in front of them, right? When I cut that now with my last step, because I wanted to go after the eel. Again. Actually, this nurture will take the X down at least. I'll wait a bit just to make sure I'm not hitting this nurture here by accident. Go. Ah, we're actually getting some snatch optimization here. Actually do that. That makes it easier to hit the eel. So the nice thing about this top cannon spot here is you can use your main weapon. It's long range. Useful for Elita especially. Elita on this spot really good. We don't have that now, we just have Jet Squelcher. We haven't had Elita by rotation. May or may not get one in this season of Daily Salmons. Next one will be a Charger number 2 actually. Yeah, I cannot deal with the rain. Fine. Fine, but fine. I can just kill you now while I can. Hey? Right, I'll actually go through the pass here. That stinger. I got it. Right, leave my friend alone. Leave me alone. Maybe aggro from that and get up. I might as well lure it up. Just wanna stand here and learn the old-fashioned way. Right, these deaths, while annoying, they were completely fine because everything was under control already. You need to die, and then we're close to winning. Here we go, we have it. Oh, what? That was a double hit right there. Nice. Completely walked into that, or swam, I guess. How much damage do they deal anyway? Bit over 50. Absolute execution. Right there. You see I was pressured there, so I just tried to jump in. This fish stick here is annoying, I'll just get off the volcano. Okay, Jet is here. This is a decent point to look at the map at. So just throw the X in. I need to shoot them now because it's being bound. Didn't have ink. Hit? Yes I did, nice. My friends were very close to blocking me there. Make sure to throw high enough when there's small threats near Mao. And you might get over them. Just set the lessers in my way here. I got the Drizzler. Doing other things. Rain please, quota is in. Lessers knocked me away from my position there. Oh, too much direct damage. What was saying that? Oh no! Ah, sorry teammate, sorry. I'm so sorry. Did not mean to, like, fall into the water. Tried to move over the corner a little bit too fast there. Embarrassing. Right, we did find the Cohozuna. Just in time. I mean, not just in time. Yeah, we did find it anyway. We'll take a Flash Blast on this wave now. We have the lowest DPS of all. That might be the only one that actually hits the Cohozuna. I could that chat is actually chipping away at it. Flash Blast on Cohozuna. Yeah. It's not good at controlling bosses, it's not good at DPSing the Zuna. Sure, Sacket's good at controlling other things. If I don't get trapped anyway, oh no. Whoa! I didn't see it. Like blind or something. Guess I just didn't have an eye for where the splashdown was. Okay, now I'm definitely aware of where it is. Given that I'm not really useful here, I'm just gonna get up there. Didn't damage the other Drizzler in any way. Not sure we can strike near it. Ugh! What happened? Where's the damage on it? Man, we had that, please. Took me way too long to King X because the spawns hadn't happened exactly there at the worst time as well. The tilter. Lately I've bad luck with the close freelance Cohozunas. Somehow we always manage to find a way to lose it in the very last second. Annoying. So much closer to the 1000. Anyway, next game. Takes from mate, what can I say? I definitely think that I can do better as well. Okay, no, not missing the splashdown, for example, that was just really stupid of me. I think it was my fault, not the randoms. Anyway, more high tide, we got our doubles again. I cannot really let it, okay. Everyone's there, I'll do the first stick. A flash, okay. Closer here. Okay, Flash is going after it, I believe. Okay. I did not intend it to go. The heck, why did it go up there? That I'd aggro? Yeah, I do. It's just being weird. Weird little guys, just weird. Same thing as Sakai, pretty much. Just instead of the step, it's great. Please die heal, thank you. Lasers on me, so just around like that a bit since I had the space. The egg in. Still this coming after the other player, I believe. Yep. Not turning around to me when I just killed it. Center block. You figured it out by yet where it's the best position? We'll have probably about a week's time or something, at least. I'll eventually tell you. Like, this is about and to do and not do. Being aware of it anyway, that's definitely one of the things that are the most significant things for me to unlock this map, honestly. It's definitely not the only thing. Like, it's one of the 2 or 3 most important things. Nice, we got that. The other player must have helped. No way, I killed that fast alone. Yeah, the bomb there, fully intentional, because, you know, just deal a flat 180 to it. Hopefully it does something. And then refill ink while moving and stuff. But that's too marty for that. That's exactly the kind of stuff that is doing a lot and can make big differences. And maximizing that efficiency. Okay, I'm alone. On this, shoot the other. Oh, the Stinger picked a new target already. That makes things easier for me, of course. That I did not expect. Die. Oops. Oh, they took aggro from me, but that's fine. We can kill it here. It's early in the wave. No biggie. Just get it done fast. Into whatever the next thing is. I'll help my friend here, of course. Wish I could have been a bit faster. Okay. What's the thing here? Fish there. Crazy, got the eel. Ooh, let's go. You're right, Nautilus is really good against fish sticks as well. How could I forget? Why did I kill so many fish sticks with apples? Like, this set is so good against 6. What a waste of potential. Anyway, I mostly did it when there was nothing else to do in the wave anyway. And we have a DC. Or what? And I kinda still wanna go for that because we do have quota anyway. Once there, coming in handy. Probably I will do like this now. Getting later, I know. Just. Are you for real? Now you give me DC and with a different message. What happens? Am I gonna get banned for this bullshit now? I do wanna play another game if I can. Ah, I'm allowed to. Alright, then we will play another game. There we go, we have an episode with 2 disconnects in it. Possibly 3, let's see what happens. Like, people today found their connections under the Christmas tree or something. They work like just as reliably as the lights on them. Get what I mean? Range on some days, it just works fine at anything. I just don't know what I'm here. What I can do about it. Anything at all. As you know, I'm wired and stuff, it's not my Wi-Fi. German internet though, it has its reputation for sure. Reputation for being pretty bad. We have the telecom internet though, which is a lot better than those of the cheaper providers, because they just rent the telecom. What is it? Cables? Anyway, their stuff. They rent and resell it for cheaper. Of course they can provide less service then because it's not their own property and stuff. When their thing's not working, it's not really within their reach to fix them. And also it tends to be slower at like prime time or whatever, because you know, people love cheap stuff. Most people are on the cheaper ISPs. So there's a lot of workload on them. But the expensive ones, like, no one buys that, except the people who like actually care about having good internet, like me. Definitely is not working perfectly. Sometimes I do randomly get disconnected for a few minutes. And not right now anyway. It was not my internet acting up here. Whenever that happens, it only was like after the dead of the night. If I remember correctly. It's definitely not that late or early yet. Let's watch this. Okay, not going after me. Good info. I fell down. Splattered by small fry. A missile and direct hit me there too. Why that too fast? Hello? Doesn't see me? Okay, good. There's a lot of mass. Honestly, do feel kinda tempted to come there. Because we already are close to quota. Like, I would rather not wait for them to come to basket. Because waiting, as you may imagine, is dangerous at times. There are times to wait and there are times to not wait. Hard to put in words, just something that I can get a feeling for all the time. Rune overfishing as well, of course. Right, we have arrived at last wave of the day. Unless we get to Cohozuna. Dang, I didn't mean to fall down. Can I even hold the controller anymore? But sorry for that. I'm here, gamers. Nothing was lost. Done with the blowhigh as well anytime. If you like it. Definitely might happen if egg collection is gonna be slow. Right, first right. Nip. I missed it somehow. Camera tricked me there. left launcher? No, didn't. Did it again? Okay, there we go. Ah! Took too long on the flank there. Things are looking good. Let's use that as an inhibitor there, then I'm gonna use the other to fight. This wave is gonna be about to end. See. Oh yeah. So this was a very imperfect, perfect episode, if you will. Well, that was about one wave, maybe two that. Like, pretty threatening, like extra maiden, and of course, a Cohozuna, I guess. We've had that before. Like perfect records except for the Cohozunas. Right in the previous episode, even. Actually learned later that the Grisco Slushers really can do some pretty nice DPS on the Cohozuna. What you wanna do is like hit multiple things with them, of course. Hit a boss or some lessers, and then at the end the Cohozuna as well. Like my best speedrun Cohozuna kill I got with 2 or 3 buckets, I believe. Not sure. I still have yet to edit that high score video. I mean, it will already be on YouTube by the time this releases right here. I'm gonna go to edit it right about now, actually. I hit the stop recording button here. Let's check. Want anything here? Okay. The gear, I mean. We are rich, except we're not. Due to the disease, we didn't get many rewards as we normally get. Next rotation is gonna be that. This stuck irritation right here. This will be so painful, but also so interesting. Yeah, that episode will be happening. I will see you there. Thanks for watching.